We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Ready now, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ozuna is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Popped him up. Kendrick is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next up for the Stros, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Alvarez.
And a ball 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And the pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Alex Bregman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting 4.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman, man at first after the 2-out walk. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here. Bregman is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping into the box, Oscar Mercado. First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Settling in now, Howie Kendrick. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this is low, ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two and two.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
No, sir.
Skied into straightaway right. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Popped him up. Taylor in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Nope.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. The pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Batting 9,
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. First offering on its way. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. He's right there, and that's the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
0-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now that's popped up, but this will land untouched. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope.
A little low. It's 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Standing in, Nick Markakis as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Nick.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Batting in, the first baseman, Travis Garza.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. To the plate now, Travis Garnon. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The center fielder, number 25.
In now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here now is Juan Soto as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is foul right side. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting. The third baseman. Brett.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Nick Markakis digging in now as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 0-2 home. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. There's the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. The 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here's Michael Brantley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Michael Brantley
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. Now the pitch. This is popped up. Taylor waits on it. 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And now here's another pop-up. And this one will head to the opposite side of the diamond. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. Now the Astros designated hitter, Josh Reddick, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Tyler Flowers, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Low for ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Back to the top of the order now, and in the bat is Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now batting, Oscar Mercado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Martin Maldonado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Maldonado.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Soto is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Turning for second is Altuve. And he'll reach second now with one away. George Springer the next to hit, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A bouncer to the left side. Turner gloves it, and there are 2 away now. Throw won't get him. So striding in, Yordan Alvarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Center fielder looking up, and gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, you make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The count now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
2 out with the man at first. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Bregman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
Next to the Astros, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Riding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Kendrick.
Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. No problem here. 1 away. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that's in there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Now the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone!
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bouncer up the middle. A dive. He's got it. The throw. It's in time. Stepping in for the Braves, Chris Taylor. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A windup and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Dylan Floro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Braves. Number 51.
Soft grounder left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So here's Josh Reddick. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Floro has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. At the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is there, 2 gone. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that misses, ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Kerner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
For the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, Nick Markakis. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set, here it comes. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 1-1 the count now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this will be fouled away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Now a swinging bunt. That rolls foul for strike one. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Up high. 2-1 now. And the pitch. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Now at the plate, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Shane Green is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 19, Shane Green.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the second deck and gone.
I love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh, yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go. And he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4. So stepping in, number 30, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
The first baseman.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Chris Martin comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. 3 runs already home here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Reddick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Popped him up. Taylor over to his right. 2 down. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Fastball just missed above the zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The center fielder, number 25, Oscar Mercado.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Runner at second here with one man out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So coming to the plate, Juan Soto. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
No balls and a strike to count.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the... Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Ozuna at the track. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Stepping in now, George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And he fouls this one off. The runner in scoring position with none out. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. George Springer becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Carlos Correa. It was a walk in his last trip. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's an 8-2 game. Throw to the plate goes right by him. Into the box, Kyle Tucker. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Marcell Ozuna.
From the stretch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 3.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. The pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark.